My sleep schedule is all screwed up. Good morning. It is Tuesday, March 3rd, day number 123 here for A Ticket Anywhere. And my body just said, hey, 3 hours is all I need for sleep tonight. So frustrating. I legitimately laid in bed from 3 until 4 o'clock. And just, yeah, no dice. So I got up and started to do all the normal things. I've now showered after working out and done a little bit of the prep work for the bathroom to be all packed up. I will now go out, grab a Red Bull because today's gonna require it. Yeah, totally up before the sun. So here fueling up, I had a little over a quarter of a tank, so I should be taking on about 15 gallons. New rule on the quarter game though, at the pump, it is one release. Obviously auto shut off will be a thing at that point, but one release will be the target in order to hit a quarter number. This might be a tough one. Ah, loser. I'm currently in the waiting game in the fact that it's still rush hour, so I can't leave without having to drive through rush hour, which means that it'll just take me even longer than it should for me to get to Vegas. So I'm just kind of waiting. Well, I have my large razzmatazz from Jamba Juice. I have decided to mount the new Contour Roan tube. Its audio levels were so good that I wanted to try it against the road sounds, because I think that its dampener is sufficient enough to pull this off. So hopefully I won't have to hold this up while I'm driving any longer, which would be a good thing all the way around. Isn't that a pretty shot to start the day? That is not good. I'm not entirely sure what that was all about. I think I finally figured out why the contour camera was initially falling when it was stationed up here. There's actually a coating up on the glass that I think is preventing the suction cup from holding. So the contour fell, hit the center console here, and at that point the light in the center of the speedometer went on. I just think that it may have just thrown a little sensor or something. Obviously now it's not there. So I'm going to let this run for 2 minutes and see if it comes back on. The tires look good, so it's not like it's a low tire pressure warning or anything like that. So in the meantime, I will take the time to reset up the camera. The continuing folly of this morning, I'm going to use the Contour Roan 2 that's sitting up here now, and sure enough, I flick the switch in order to turn it on and start recording, and it doesn't do it. And I start to think, why isn't it doing it? Like, I know I charged it. It was sitting on the USB hub last night, so it was getting charged. And then I remember that I took the SD card, or the micro SD card, that was in it, and put it into the GoPro. Well, the GoPro is sitting on top of my monitor. I did not do anything with that. It's just sitting there, because I was testing it with the new set of batteries that I had decided to buy, since I just wanted to keep my batteries in parallel. So yeah, so there's no SD card in there, and the other Contour is in the trunk. So, at least until Vegas, I will do that. At least this way I can test with the camera on there that the mount does work when in this position versus any other. Making the transition to the 303. This is actually the first time I've ever been on the Loop 303. I've had no reason to be out this far west and heading north. So this is a new experience, and it's not even all that far outside of Phoenix. These clouds out here today are pretty interesting. They're not normal for here in Arizona, but they're very, very pretty all the way around. Well, it is official. I am on the 93 North, and I've got just over 100 miles to do on this before I grab the 40, and then race through, I believe it's Kingman, if memory serves. So, pretty much an easy situation at this point. I'm going to try and set up the time lapse here, because we've got some pretty dynamic cloud action going on, in addition to what I know to be a very interesting set of landscape between here and the 40. Villa has a match that starts in about 20 minutes, and I just tested the 3G connection in order to see if I can actually pull the video of it through the NBC Live Extra app, and sure enough, it works. So I'm going to put the phone up into the time-lapse stand that I have on my dashboard, and instead of watching or having the time-lapse there do its thing and take over the phone, I'm going to have it show me the match and play it through my speakers. Obviously, I'm not going to be watching a great deal of it, but I can sneak a peek here or there and definitely listen to the commentary of the game for the entirety of it. So I'm excited that's working. I'm hoping that I maintain a 3G connection all the way out while this is going on, but I'm certainly pumped about it. Just feel like I'm getting great shots today because of these clouds. They're absolutely gorgeous. No service, no! That's definitely rain up there. It's been happening on and off, but nothing major. That's looking like it's dumping. As predicted, it is dumping out here.
And back in his seat. Desperate to try and begin this derby on the front.
I'm not sure how I mistimed this, or if I have jumped time zones even though I haven't really gotten into Nevada yet, or if I just mismarked it on my calendar when the kickoff actually was. But I'm currently watching the 4th minute of the Aston Villa West Brom match, and quite frankly, I couldn't be happier about it. I don't know how long I'm going to have this connection, because I'm kind of out here in the boonies, and I'm not that close to Kingman yet, so I'm going to take what I can get and be thankful. Wow, there's snow on the mountains.
Take chances when you're on the ball. Something happened. Looked over at Tim Sherwood, he's encouraged. To give Villa.
That's right, Villa has a lead by Gabby Agbon-Lahore. Heck yeah! It's been like this the entire way. It's all postcards. And there you have it, 250 miles. As you saw there, this isn't the fastest 250 miles I've ever done on these road trips, but it is the most fuel efficient. You know, this is a full half mile a gallon over my personal best previously. I'm getting ready to watch or at least listen to the second half of the Aston Villa match where they remain 1-0 up. So it could be a good hour here if I finish the drive and Aston Villa wins this game. I'm really pulling for them. Check that out. And with that, welcome to the Silver State, Nevada. And there's beautiful Lake Mead out there in the distance. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, Ben Foster just gave up a penalty in the last 30 seconds of the game. I cannot believe this, I cannot believe this. And as you can see, the teams got level in the dead zone that near Hoover Dam. Oh my gosh, Foster's done. This is going to be a pen, come on, Gabby. Oh no, Gabby's off.
Take these 3 points.
Benteke's got to get this. Benteke has to get this.
Here he comes. Ice cold.
Yeah! Villa! Villa! I don't know if you can see this. The car directly in front of me is a convertible that has its top down. It's pouring rain right now. The more I thought about it, the more I thought that it was just the right move to go and pick up an additional card so that all 3 cameras have their own SD cards. So, right here. The Wookiee wants English muffins for breakfast tomorrow. I don't know what the hell he's making, but yeah, it is what it is. And then the monkey wants some cream soda, so making that happen for him since I'm already out and about. Mission's accomplished. Let's get back home before everybody gets crazy on the freeway. We finally emerged from the house after just kind of hanging out and chilling out all afternoon, watching a movie and everybody doing kind of their own thing. And so we're here at Timbers in order to have dinner. and just have dinner together and hang out. So, making it simple, making it easy. It's right around the corner, in and out, and we can all move on with the rest of the night. Yeah, that burger is as tall as my index finger. No idea how that's actually going to get in my face. After being up for more than 20 hours, it is time for me to finally go to sleep. It's been a good day. Traveling helps, and an Aston Villa win really helps. But I have to say thank you for watching. Bye for now.